Abortion advocates are painting a grim picture for what defunding Planned Parenthood would mean for women's health. But with life-affirming health centers continuing to expand across the U.S., it's becoming more and more clear we don't need Planned Parenthood. One example of a pro-life health care provider is Obria Medical Clinics, founded by businesswoman Kathleen Eaton Bravo. The clinics offer pregnancy tests, STD treatment, ultrasounds, prenatal care, OB care up to birth, cancer screening, natural family planning instruction, and comprehensive programs both before and after birth to help men and women succeed. We're joined now by Kathleen Eaton Bravo, president of the Obria Group and founder of Obria Medical Clinics. Kathleen, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Catherine. I'm so excited to be here.
It's so good to meet you. Tell us, what is the patient experience like at one of your clinics?
It's lovely. Actually, you know, when we tried to define the patient experience, that's a great question. We actually, when we got all done, we brought a company in to do it. What does it mean to come to an Obria? And at the end, it all was an agreement that it's a place where they felt like they were at home, that they're coming home. That's a beautiful feeling, that they're loved and cared for so much that they feel like they're home.
That is the pro-life movement, right?
Yes.
I read somewhere that Obria started, saving about 4 babies a year, but then by 2014, 1,000 babies a year. What's the key to that success?
Well, basically, as you know, Catherine, I come out of the for-profit field, and I started my own company and went up against large companies and said, what is my niche and how can I compete? And when I did, I actually was working with the largest biomedical device companies in the world. We're going up against large abortion providers, as you know, Planned Parenthood. And so looking at a niche, it's deciding that the only way that we can do that is create a model across the street or in the city, in the community, that is a full comprehensive healthcare for women. We also see men, it takes 2 to get pregnant, but really focused on women's care. In other words, we have to have a model of healthcare that doesn't just meet what they provide over there minus contraception and abortion, but expand it into much more services where the women could come, get care, go upstream and look at the issues that she's dealing with, why we do STD testing and treatment and well woman care and cancer screening, because if she didn't come to us, she'd go to Planned Parenthood. They come to us, they come back. So when they do think they're going to have sex and want the pill, they come to us. And of course, we teach them fertility education and how beautiful their body is. And that's the story. And that's how we win.
And actually have prenatal care for them, OBG care up until birth. You mentioned you were working in the business world, very successful in the for-profit sector. Why go into this movement?
Well, interesting thing is I founded my for-profit, and then someone came to me and said, there's a pregnancy center closing here in town. And I said, no, I've volunteered at a pregnancy center in Oklahoma, and I was really ready to go back into the business world, support my family. And so then a God nudge, a phone call, and the same day I founded my for-profit, I founded the nonprofit, and the pregnancy center, I opened it back up. It was a birthright. I made it, turned it into Birth Choice, and now Obria. And so I did that on the side as a volunteer for 18 years, and I ran my company to support my family. And then when things changed in my life and the kids were gone, I closed that and came here full time.
Wow, and you're really a pioneer in this. Obria also has an app for the smartphone. Kathleen, can you tell us and tell our viewers, what is the pro-life movement up against when it comes to technology? Why is this app so crucial?
Well, let me tell you, I was just sharing with a lot of people, and it gets me really fired up to understand that technology is changing so much in healthcare that I'm constantly reading articles. And like I shared the Wall Street Journal just in an article this weekend about by 2020, where are we going to be? And bottom line is, I have this to say. Abortion today is on the smartphone. And if I could hold it up and show you, because it's so powerful, abortion today is on the smartphone.
What do you mean by that?
Well, basically 71% of millennials, and that was 2014, so I'm assuming it's at 90%, millennials want their health care online. They're smart, they know, and they also know they can get the abortion pill within those first 10 weeks after pregnancy, and they can do it through telemedicine. So telemedicine app is basically an online virtual medical clinic. She downloads the app, she searches for the abortion pill, abortion, contraception, mostly the abortion pill, at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, in her home, 15 seconds, she's connected to Planned Parenthood Direct. It's Planned Parenthood's telemedicine, launched February of 2015. And a nurse answers, and she fills out a patient intake form. It's processed through, and it's actual, she can video chat or text chat the nurse. If she's looking for the abortion pill, in some states they'll ship it right to her house. She doesn't have to go into a brick and mortar. And now they do their contraception, they do their STD testing and treatment through an app, they do their UTI. They're basically serving young women and millennials through telemedicine on their smartphone.
This is the future of what we're looking at. Can you, Kathleen, for viewers who want to go to one of these clinics, where can they look, where can they find one?
Well, first thing is telemedicine, Obria Direct. I shared Planned Parenthood Direct. Go to Obria Direct. That's our telemedicine app. We've launched it here and beta tested it here in Southern California. We're now preparing to launch it nationally. And then we're hoping as we move, we also have a national trademark brand. We changed and became Obria so we could own it, trademark it, and create a brand along with telemedicine. So we have the online virtual clinic and we have the brick and mortar clinics where women can get to know a safe place, a loving place, an alternative to Planned Parenthood. If we do not have alternative comprehensive women's health care clinics, we're going to continue driving women into Planned Parenthood. We can control this and control the market if we get these clinics out there and create a brand that they know and love. They buy brands. Everybody buys brands, and we don't have a brand in the pro-life movement.
And we need to do that. Kathleen Eaton Bravo of Obria Group, thank you.
Thank you, Catherine, so much.